All right, cool. We're live. Welcome back to The Process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for watching. That's my intro. And I haven't really gone back and listened to these live streams or these recordings since last session. So what I want to do now is actually hit record. And now that we're recording, I'm going to say my intro again. Welcome to The Process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to use that as the comparison because first thing that I want to do in this session is tweak my settings here. If I bring you into my computer, you can see that I have a vocal chain started on that is on my line 1 input, which is this microphone. And yeah, so I mean, this is a work in progress, and I think there is no coincidence that Mr. Dan Worrell posted a few days ago, weeks ago, whatever, his voiceover chain. So I'm 100% going to rip that off and use this as a cheat sheet. But I'm also going to come into this here. I don't need to load up my template just yet. If I have time today, we are going to get to it. But what I want to do is set my monitor input to level 1. Cool. Now, before I do that, I also want to come into my global effects and see Restream is here. So now if I go like this, sweet, I am seeing audio there. And that is important because right now we are going to mute this line, turn on in Reaper so that we can see this here. Now I also want to open up my filters here, and I'm going these filters. Do I need to turn off? I don't really need to turn off just yet. This, okay, we are ducking -6. We're ducking 6 decibels. Let's say -50 dB, 30 millisecond attack, 300 millisecond release, and output gain is not changing at all. That's good there. Gain. Oh yes, so this is gain pre. This is, I need to rename this so that it makes more sense to me, and we're going to say gain -infinity. So that is saying that we are dropping the gain to -infinity, then we are picking up audio from Restream, and we are sidechaining that signal. Cool. So that's all making sense to me inside of OBS. This other vocal chain, we are going to find out what settings we really want, and then we're going to match them first. So right now there's no effects on here. We're going to say re-EQ. Boom. Now, like I said, we're going to kind of copy his a little bit. I have already watched the video, so we're going to say low pass, high pass. And we're going to add a band, and we're going to say high pass. Except the frequency we can match to be 100. So that should be 24 decibels he's rolling off at 90, whatever. Okay, cool. So let's watch this.
On the other hand, I needed 6 dB of high shelf boost right at the top, compared to just 3 and a bit for the usual mic. Okay, next is regate to...
So he did also... Alright, yeah.
As well as the one on the mic. That goes to an aging RME multiface line-in, and thence into Reaper, usually at 48 kHz, and always 24-bit. And here's my plug-in chain. I'm slightly embarrassed by how many plugins I'm using. It seems like overkill, really. But none of them are doing anything too extreme. So first up, the most important, the EQ. And this is the only one that's arguably doing a lot. Although do note my graph scale is set to 6 dB. Let's go back.
Okay, so I kind of understand what's happening there. Now, the reason that I'm doing these effects in Reaper and not OBS is because I can turn up the volume in my headphones and kind of hear how it's sounding. But I need to pull up my Scarlett interface and make sure that I'm not listening to the actual direct input from here. Now, there isn't too much of a delay as far as I can tell. I don't think there is any, to be honest. Let's see if I can zoom that in a little bit so it makes more sense. Cool. So, check 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's turn up the gain as well so I can kind of hear that better. And at 5K, we're going to boost, let's say 5, because he boosted a little bit differently there. And that does sound good. But I am going to turn down the bandwidth a little bit there so that it's a little bit sharper, I guess. I don't know. Now here's a before and an after. That definitely sounds a lot better. Do we need to remove some boxiness? Let's find out. Let's go to band 3. And there is a little bit of a dip there in band 3 as well. And in band 2, I think this is kind of not at 300, let's say around 500 to start. And what we're going to do is actually kind of boost this up a bit. And we're going to go the opposite direction. Band 3, let's disable that for now. And I kind of want to sweep around a little bit to find out kind of, I mean, down here is actually where I kind of like it. It's kind of sounding good down here. Once we get up here, now if I hold shift, it doesn't do anything. What about control? Yeah, control is fine motor. Okay, so welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. See, that doesn't sound good right there. And what about higher than 700, 800? Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in, and it is a delight to have you. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. It is a delight to have you here hanging out in blah, 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 blah. Cool. Yeah, so we'll just keep it simple, say 500. And we are going to cut by 3. Somewhere like that, maybe. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of doing this by eye, but I don't want to be doing it by eye. What if we just, yeah. Like that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's say, turn those off. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, his is higher up. That makes sense. Okay, let's go hunt. So this is band 3, and we are going to want to boost. And let's boost from above, come down below. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to disable this band. Welcome to the process. And then we can, it's -3 cut. Kind of go like that a little bit, I guess. 1. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Let's not have such a sharp thing there. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process. Welcome to the, check 1, 2. Welcome to the process. That's so much worse. Welcome. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, there. Now that the gain is not. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process. Let me turn this. Okay, that's going to be a better comparison. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Let's just, for the sake of argument, welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the process. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I guess it kind of works. We'll go like this. -2.5, 0.7. What's this one? Yeah, so we'll go -3, 1, 500. Cool. These are looking good. Oh, sweet. I didn't think to right click. You can add a band, reset all bands, flip all bands. Wow. That sounds objectively worse, which is kind of cool, because if you ever want to just make a sound worse, boom, you can do that. Flip all bands. Interesting. Okay, so I can change the band type right from there. Oh, kind of like that. Analyze slope. I don't know what those are, but interesting. Okay, so that's just simply an EQ. And I had to really crank the volume of my headphones to hear that. Let's turn this down a bit.
To the 58. But the Scarlett is back plugged into our living room PC, so I can play guitars through the hi-fi, and I can't be bothered to retrieve it again. So this time I'm plugged into the same DAV preamp I usually use for the condenser mic.
I don't want to get flagged. Okay, so regate is what I have added before. Regate. So I have used this before, and let's see. Okay, so he added a little pre open, a little bit of an attack, some hold, release, okay. Don't really know what this does, but we'll drop it down. Okay, that makes sense. Sure. Okay. Oh, cool. Welcome to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. I see, I see. Welcome to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the process, where I take you through my process. I think this visual metric is crucial, to be honest. And I really don't want to have that, I don't know, this effect of that I'm slightly kind of hearing. Maybe if I turn up the dry. If I turn up the dry to say there, then you still have the effect, but just not quite as much. Okay, let's turn this up. Maybe about there. Welcome to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. I think that's a little bit too high. Cool, so I'm definitely going to copy these settings inside of OBS because, yeah, they don't look the same. Oh. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna say -50. Yeah, sure, good enough. Oh, I did a little pre-open as well, but we will increase that a little bit more. Let's increase the attack, the hold for sure, the release, and drop. Oh, maybe that's what I'm hearing. So what if I drop that all the way down? Yeah, so hysteresis. Hysteresis. I don't know what that is, but I kind of can hear the effect that it's having, and I don't know if I like it or not. Do I like it here? Let's see. Not really. We'll split the difference. We'll say -3. And we're going to drop this down to -8. Something like that. Yeah, so we'll say -8. That's at -3 already. And we'll pull this down to there. And pull our high pass down to there. And we're good. Okay, what's next, Dan? to find out what. So I really don't know much about this, about leveling. So again, I have to kind of cheat, to be honest. Let's come back. Okay, I just wanted to make sure those. Okay, so let's say add comp, recomp, $200. Oh, okay. That is crazy. Okay, so it really this pre-comp just delays the whole audio signal 200 milliseconds. Okay. Check 1, 2. Hey, and welcome back. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Sure. What about negative 35? Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so Okay. So what's kind of messing me up is this 200 millisecond pre-comp. Yeah, I kind of feel like my audio is going to be delayed all the time. 200 millisecond. Don't quite know how I feel about that. All right. Okay, so now all right, so here's where I bring the threshold down. Welcome back to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Interesting. Welcome back to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I kind of want basically the whole thing to be compressed, but then we're going to add in some dry signal. Maybe about like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll say negative 12. Negative 12 kind of sounds good. Now we add that thing back in. And it's definitely... Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Man, I can never get used to that delay. But that's okay. What is a leveler doing? I do not know. Negative 40. Welcome back to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. All right. So this is leveler, regular compressor, and then we add in one more as a limiter. Okay. Welcome back to the process, where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to crank that ratio. And it's just so that if there are stuff like that. Okay. So I am foregoing the de-esser for now. Maybe I can crank this up 3 decibels. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Welcome back to the process where I take you through my process. Okay. So that's the vocal chain right there. Now, we match the EQ. Let's match the EQ. We're going to add a band. 100. High pass. High pass. 100. To, I believe, was 500. Say -3. This one wasn't turned off. No. 2K. For 5K. Boosted by 5. We kind of set like that. Oh. And we can reset. Oh, that's why. Band. There we go. Two. Now that looks more like it, except this is -2.5, and this one should be -3. We'll make that -3.5. Okay. So, regate is set, recomp. Now, this is the first recomp, and this is the leveler. So let's come into here, we'll say, rename recomp, leveler. Boom. Oh, shit. There we go. 200. 4. 3. 100. 3. 0. -40. Sure, low pass. That's fine. 400 RMS. Milliseconds. There it is. Check 1, 2. So this is the, yeah, 20, 400, 6, negative 12. Four to 1 ratio. Drop this down. Negative 45. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Cool. Did I match the gate? I don't know if I matched the gate. Looks like it. Yeah. These are all matched. So we're good there. Now last is the limiter. Limiter. Okay. 3, 100, infinite, 1, and we'll say negative 20. Okay. Oh, you know what we can do is we can save effects chain, voiceover, cool. Now, check 1, 2, 1, 2. So I do have level in here. And I want to bring this up to, yeah, at least negative 5, at least 3. I could potentially even bring this down. Okay. They're almost level. Now I'm still streaming. I'm still recording. So what I want to do before I jump into just kind of doing a freestyle session, I want to stop recording, and while I'm still streaming, I'm going to listen back to the settings and see kind of how they are. So I'll finish off by saying, welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Now, let's come into here. Should be this one, I guess. Yeah. Hit record. And now that we're recording, I'm going to say my intro again. Welcome to the process where I take you through my process of making music. My name is Charles Taylor. Thank you for tuning in. Oh. Now, check 1, 2, 1, 2. Ooh, that's so much better. So I do have level in here. And I want to thank you, Mr. Dan Worrell, to, yeah, at least negative 5, at least 3. I could potentially even bring this down. Okay. They're almost level. Thank you, Mr. Dan Worrell. Now I can't hear myself, so I'm gonna unmute myself there. Now I can indeed hear myself. Now here's a question. What if I go like this and then say effects chain, voiceover chain. Now I have my voiceover chain here. Now let's turn this on and we're going to monitor from input 1. Yes. I don't actually want to monitor, but I do want to at least kind of see what's happening here. So that should be the compressor, but I'm not seeing anything here. Is that because I'm not monitoring? I'm not too sure. Not too sure what's happening. But let's never mind. Food is here. Food is here. So it is time to go. But let's say I go into here. No. Was that it? That's not what I want. I want Shift P, Control P. Reset all MIDI devices. There. There. Okay. So technically I'm supposed to be recording right now. Oh. Are we recording? Check 1, 2. I see waves. Let's find out. Now I'm going to drop down this lo-fi effect. Hello. Food's here? Okay, I'm coming out. And let's turn it on, turn it off. I don't know. What just happened? Oh, okay. Sure. Save all. Okay. Are we recording? Check 1, 2. I see waves. Let's find out. Now I'm going to drop down this lo-fi effect. That sounds good. I think that sounds awesome. The only thing is now I need to realize that this isn't recording. Well, what if I go like that? Are we recording? Check 1, 2. I see waves. Let's find out. Now I'm going to drop down this lo-fi effect. Are we recording? Check 1, 2. I see waves. Let's find out. Now I'm going to... Are we recording? Check 1, 2. I see waves. Let's find out. Now I'm going to drop down. So that didn't work, but let's go back to the beginning and let's enable both of these to record. And let's try to record now. And I am bringing up this audio. Nothing happens. Will it record over? Looks like it's recording over. Armed. Do I have to arm both? I don't think I should. Recording is armed. Monitoring is on. Okay, we can figure all that out next session. That was a good session. Peace. You guys couldn't even see what I was doing. My bad. My bad. Anyways. Peace.